Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about transitioning into university and the remote learning environment. Starting classes at university can be a major transition. There is varying class times, attendance is your responsibility, participation may be a major component of your grading, and you'll need to do a bit more prepping in terms of making sure that you have readings done, you're ready for your labs, or maybe you print your slideshows in advance and read them before your lectures to make notes along as you go. So there's a lot of prep that goes into attending your classes, and it's more than just showing up, it's actually interacting with the material you're learning and making sure you're present in that moment to participate and organizing your time so that you're well prepared for this change in varying times, as opposed to maybe coming in from high school where you would start and end at the same time every day. In terms of readings, you may be experiencing a higher volume, especially in humanities courses such as English and history. There may be many new topics and complex ideas that you're learning, possibly for the first time, which is very exciting and sometimes challenging. So it's important to make sure that you're on top of your project management and time management for these readings and ideas, because each course is different, and if you do need help with these ideas, be sure to connect with your course instructor or teaching assistant to get some help if you need it. Sometimes transitioning into university can feel like an information overload, where everything is all at once, it's very quick pace, and this can be a huge learning curve. It's important to note that there are resources out there that can help you with this transition, and to be prepared and be aware of this change. Even though it's more quick-paced than you may be used to, that this is something that you can adjust to, even though it may be challenging. Here are some services to connect with. Academic advising is excellent for questions about the courses that you're taking and where you want to go with your academic career in terms of the courses that your major requires and things like that. Academic skills is excellent if you're having some challenges with possibly writing skills or math skills, or overall the new university expectations for your work. You can connect with them through both academic advising and academic skills through virtual appointments, that being through Zoom or on the phone or even emailing, that are one-on-one, so definitely connect with these resources. Here at Student Accessibility Services, we're able to connect with you for help with this transition. You can connect with your advisor or email us. Either way, be sure to ask. And Rebound and Peer Support are two excellent resources for gaining skills and getting used to this university transition, where upper year students connect with incoming students to discuss things like time management or maybe getting used to university environments such as residence living and class time. They're great to connect with other peers to get an understanding of what this university student life looks like from someone who is doing it at the same time, and they're right there with you. So they really are able to understand and connect with you on these challenges and possibly exciting experiences that you may be getting used to. When accessing your accommodations, there are a certain amount of steps that you need to go through. You may have completed some of these already, but first and foremost, you need to make sure that you've completed your pre-intake questionnaire and that the documentation that's required has been sent to SAS. You then would meet with an SAS advisor, who is your person that you'll connect with at SAS. You have updated your documentation as needed after your appointment, and then every semester you need to notify your professor of your accommodations without disclosing why you're registered with SAS. And to access these steps and links to the pre-intake questionnaire, you can access it through this link below, which is trentu.ca/wellness/accessibility/how-register-SAS. In In transitioning into the remote environment, there is certainly an increase in screen time, which can leave you feeling eye strain, it can be fatiguing, and there may be an increase of distractions if you're working from home. But there's also many great things about this remote environment in terms of flexibility. So maybe you have courses that are web-based, so there isn't a certain time that you need to be on screen, and you can really change your schedule and alter it so that it works best for you and have that consistency there. Learning in your own space is excellent, and creating your own classroom environment and whatever looks best for you. Maybe that's something that includes pictures that make you happy, or having art around. Maybe that includes a minimalist space that's very clean and neat, so that you have limited distractions. It's whatever truly works best for you, and it's important to note that everyone is unique in their learning space. So take that time to learn what works best for you and using your space as a tool for learning rather than something that's working against you. There are many ways that you can combat challenges, such as developing a consistent schedule, whether that be getting up at the same time and going to bed at the same time every day, or working on a certain course at the same time and day every week, or making sure I'm going to work from 9 till 5 every day and really sticking to that schedule so that it works to your advantage. Be sure to take breaks, which includes possibly fitness, snacks, meditation, talking to friends and family, or whatever your break looks like for you, and noticing when you're losing focus so that you can plan ahead to take these breaks. Be sure to be patient with yourself and the technology, as we all know there are technical glitches that occur sometimes, so make sure that you're trying to be patient and understand that we're all working together in this remote environment and also learning as we go. Social is another aspect of transitioning into university in the remote environment that may be challenging at times and something that's new. Possibly being away from home for the first time and away from your friends and family. You may be meeting new people, for example, if you're living in residence, or you may be staying at home because of COVID-19, which may offer a different set of challenges and positive aspects in of itself. Getting used to, if you're living on residence, connecting with your dons and living in a new space, or if you're staying at your home, creating a space that works for you for study. You'll also be connecting with course colleagues, your peers, on possibly group work or discussion boards, as well as your professors. Another important resource for developing in this remote learning environment is Omni and Leganto. So Omni is Trent's library search engine, which is where you'll go if you want to find journal articles or books or ebooks, whether that be physical or virtual. It is available through the library website. Be sure to sign in using your My Trent credentials so that you have full access. And then Leganto is a source for online course readings that is available through Blackboard, and it is optional for your professors. So if you are using this Leganto, it will show up through Blackboard and you'll be able to access your readings through there, but you may not have all of your readings through Leganto. Motivation and advocating. So last piece here is to make sure that you're expressing what you need. There are many internal and external motivations for getting used to university life, so be sure to take note of what those look like for you and building structure with various class times, time management, recognizing burnout or your internal caution sign saying, hey, I really need a break right now, and making sure that you're utilizing your knowledge of self-care and practicing wellness, which offers an extra layer of complexity within the remote learning environment right now. You've got this, and email us at sas@trentu.ca when you have questions.